Charlamagne the God, the hood general, voice of the gutter. When I speak, the streets listen. I am South Carolina. If the state could talk, it would sound like me. Oh man, that's a broad question. I mean, top of the mind. When you ask me what I'm working on, right now I'm penning my book. It's called Pull Your Damn Pants Up. It's coming out on Wendy Williams' book imprint in 2010. I just literally finished the introduction chapter for that, and sending in my bio and stuff, my author bio. The book world is a whole different world. Like, they'll cut you a check and ask you to deliver these things immediately. The things they ask you to deliver is like the introductory. Ask you for like the introductory chapter, the bio chapter, whatever. So I just finished that. It's a self-help book for the hood. If you've been reading like my column in Ozone magazine, the Chin Check, and just seeing how I think on Twitter and different shit like that, then you pretty much know what the book is about. Like, I'm only 29. I don't have all the answers yet, but it's a lot of things that I've learned in my experiences growing up in South Carolina and living in New York and in Philly, and I feel like I got something I can tell the youth. You know what I mean? So that's all that's about. And we trying to do this TV thing. If you see the Hood State of the Union with me and my man Little Duval, and I got some other I just came back from LA. I got some things I can't really talk about, but shout out to my man DJ Pooh. Shout out to Aaron McGruder that created the Boondocks, man. By the time by the time y'all see this, maybe I could talk about it a little more, but salute to them brothers, man. I was just looking for positive things to do, man. So I was like working at Taco Bell, working at Demo in the mall, working at a flower garden, working at a warehouse. I worked at a telemarketing place, like anything other than just doing some street bullshit. And so like I used to rap back in the day when I was a misguided young man. I didn't know any better. I thought rappers made a lot of money. Luckily, my eyes got open to that part of the game real quick, and I realized rappers don't really make shit. So this dude I used to rap with named Willie Will. If you're from Charleston, you know Willie Will. I asked Willie Will how he got in the radio, and he told me, like, yo, I started off as an intern. So I went up to Z93 Jams and filled out the internship papers and lied about being in school. Actually, I did go enroll at Trident Tech. I enrolled for psychology at the time. I used to always say to myself, I'm gonna be a psychiatrist, you know what I'm saying? Because I never wanted to work for nobody, so I used to always say, I'm gonna get my psychiatrist degree, and I'm gonna my psychology degree, and I'm gonna open up my own, psychiatrist shit, whatever you call it. I don't know the fuck you really call it. I used to though. I remember right now. But that's what I used to say. But one thing led to another. Started off as an intern, got into the promotions department, and my man Ron White, who used to be the music director, he hired me to be on air. He was like, yo, I think that you need to be on air. And the rest is, I hope, soon to be history. Stupid Dope Moves. We a lifestyle brand, man. Like, a lot of people think we just a record label, but we more than a record label, man. We just a lifestyle brand. Whatever come with that lifestyle, whatever come with the lifestyle that we live in, hip-hop, black culture, whatever, we all into. You know what I'm saying? Books, music, parties, mixtapes. Like, we all in. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you see FDM, you see a lifestyle. And that's what we do. We bust Stupid Dope Moves. The Stupid Dope Move is any move that's positive that directly benefits you or the people around you, family and friends. So, we bust Stupid Dope Moves. Motivation, it's like, I tell people all the time, man, like motivation, you can interpret motivation a whole lot of different ways. Like, different things motivate me. Like, I got a daughter who's turned 17 months today, so like that's my ultimate motivation right now. But motivation, I look around at the world and I see people get different motivation different ways, but the thing about motivation is, when you say that you're motivated, you gotta ask yourself, what is your end result when it comes to motivation? Like, you can be motivated to do a lot of different things, but what's your end result? Like, I don't want people to get motivated by a Gucci Mane song and say that their ultimate result is just to get money. I don't want people to, like girls, to be motivated by a Nicki Minaj song and just say that their ultimate result is to get money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I think motivation, at the end of the day, I want to motivate people to be better as people. Not necessarily your bank account. You know, I want people to be better as people. You know what I'm saying? I want us as the black community, the black culture, the hip hop culture to just be better as people. You know what I'm saying? I want to strive to empower. I want to strive to enlighten. I want to strive to educate. You know, I want people to start reaching their full potential as black men and black women on this planet. And let's even broaden it. It's not even just about black, just about anybody that's going on a fucked up course, man. I want to empower y'all just to do better, period. You know? So when I talk motivation, man, my motivation is different because I hear Jeezy say shit like thug motivation, all that's cool, but you know, I'm not just trying to motivate the thugs. I'm trying to motivate everybody just to be better, man. Better people, period. Twitter.com/CTheGod, CTHAGOD, StupidDopeMoves.com, HoodStateOfTheUnion.com. You know, even though MySpace is prehistoric, I'm still on that. Facebook, See the God. And you see me, I'm dipped out, 1670 clothing right now. Salute to my man Troy G. Salute to my man Mr. Taylor, man. I'm gonna rep this South Carolina shit to the day that I die, man. I don't know nothing else, because I really feel like we are the final frontier. I don't even feel like we the final frontier. We was the first frontier that everybody, you know what it was, man? I'm gonna tell you this is my personal opinion. Our ancestors were so shook when they got off the slave boats, that they just ran. So it's like the first place they got off is either South Carolina or Virginia. And when they got off here in South Carolina, they just hauled ass. They just gotta get the fuck. As soon as they, you gotta think, the boat stopped here and they just hauled ass. So being that they hauled ass so crazy, like, South Carolina never got its just due, man. So it's like, you know, I just want people to know that we are the first and the final frontier. Like, everything has to come back around, man. The godfather of soul, some say the godfather of hip-hop is James Brown. You jump in my caddy truck right now, that's what I'm riding to, James Brown. So it's like James Brown really, my father used to always tell me James Brown was the first rapper, and I truly believe that, you know what I'm saying? So it gotta come back around, man. I don't feel like nobody is telling the stories the way that we can tell the stories. And one thing, and another thing, the reason the South is winning so crazy right now, because the South got mad soul in this music. Like, when you go up to New York and you go to, like, you know, you hear the music coming from New York, that shit is real institutionalized. There ain't nothing to it. They making music to sell records. When you come to the South, you hear a lot of soul. Like, whether or not you may not like Gucci Mane, you may not like OJ the Juice Man, you may not like Waka Flocka, you might not like a Marley Marl, you might not like a Lil Broad, but their music got soul to it. Like, you can feel it. Like, they talking about something, like, that shit moves you, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what we bring to the table. I think South Carolina we really got something to say, man, and I just hope that I can continue to be a pioneer and, you know, bring that to the forefront of this game, period.